You have reached the Louisiana Department of Health. For assistance with your calls, please choose from the following options. To speak with someone about Medicaid, press 1. To speak with someone about public health services, please remain on the line as your call is being transferred. There will be a brief period of silence while you are being connected.
Thank you for calling Louisiana Medicaid Customer Service Center. To better serve you, please listen carefully to our menu options. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. For help in English, press 1. Para ayuda en español, marque 2. For help in another language, press 3. To repeat this information, press star. Sorry, I didn't understand. Please try again. For help in English, press 1. Para ayuda en español, you can visit our website anytime at mymedicaid.la.gov to submit an application, complete a renewal, or make a change to your current Medicaid information.
We're excited to introduce a convenient way for you to get quick answers to your Medicaid-related questions. Say hello to Mark, our brand new chatbot designed to provide you with instant assistance. You can now visit medicaid.la.gov or healthy.la.gov and interact with Mark in English, Spanish, or Vietnamese. Mark is available 24/7 and is equipped to handle a variety of frequently asked questions regarding Medicaid, ensuring you get the information you need.
If you're calling about Medicaid for yourself or for a family member, press 1. If you're a healthcare provider, press 2. If you're calling to appeal a decision made on your Medicaid coverage, press 3. To repeat this information, press star. You can apply for Medicaid, view your coverage, or make changes to your coverage online anytime at your convenience. Please visit our website at mymedicaid.la.gov for more information. Again, that's mymedicaid.la.gov. To apply or renew Medicaid or make changes to your Medicaid account, please visit mymedicaid.la.gov for online help. Set up an account from your computer or smartphone. It's fast, easy, and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. By creating an account, you can determine if you qualify for coverage, choose a health plan or doctor, and find out about Medicaid benefits and coverage. You can also renew and make changes to your existing Medicaid. Save time by visiting mymedicaid.la.gov.
Louisiana Medicaid is hiring. Please visit www.governmentjobs.com/careers/Louisiana for more details. The WIC program provides Louisiana women and their families with valuable food benefits, nutrition education, and breastfeeding support. Women qualify for WIC during or after their pregnancy, and children can enroll from birth through the age of 4. If you are enrolled in Medicaid, you already meet the income requirements for WIC. Call 1-800-251-2229 or go to louisianawic.org for more info.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Louisiana State Medicaid Customer Service. This is Patricia. Can you please provide your Social Security number or your case ID number?
436-958926.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't?
You can't see? No, you're echoing and then you're talking fast. I couldn't hear
Can
it.
you hear me better now?
Try it again for me.
Hello? I can hear you fine.
What?
I don't know how to make it sound better.
Okay, you're echoing. That's what I'm saying. Repeat the social again for me and see if I can hear you a little better.
436-95-8926.
Thank you. Please state your first and last name for me.
Jeffrey Bodin. Jeffrey space Bodin.
Please verify your date of birth.
05/22/1997.
Please verify your mailing address.
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana, 70471.
Is this your home address too?
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Please verify your email.
JEFFREYBODIN713@gmail.com.
Please provide your telephone number.
985-272-8989.
Are you Latino, Hispanic, or Spanish?
No, ma'am.
And how would you describe your race?
I guess Caucasian, white, whatever that would fall under.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. And it's called Bodin. Your last name Bodin?
Yeah,
Is that how you pronounce it?
Bodin.
Oh, Bodin. Bodin.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Bodin, I want you to read two legal statements to you. You must answer yes that you understand both of them for me to continue this call. Do you affirm or agree that the information you give is true and correct under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, I affirm.
Do you understand there are criminal penalties for giving false information?
Yes, I affirm.
Thank you, sir. And how can I help you today?
I am trying to figure out why my Medicaid has stopped at the end of this month. I successfully completed...
You received a letter?
I didn't receive any letter. Nothing. I did receive letters in October of last year corresponding to a Social Security change for me. Since I'm disabled and I've been on Social Security and I've been on Medicaid for years now, both, without any issues. And there was a change, and I went through that whole process with y'all, and I spoke to the Medicaid analysts and stuff in December, and they got everything working again, and I was told that it would be fine for another 12 months, and that I would no longer be reviewed until every December of every year. And then I started going to my appointments again. There was barely any interruption of my coverage or anything like that. Some prescriptions were kind of delayed. That was dangerous. Some tests were, some other things. But it wasn't just like outright canceled with no notice or anything. And that's what happened this month. I didn't even know that my insurance wasn't going to renew or something like that until I called the Meditrans, and Meditrans said I couldn't schedule any rides for March. And that came out of nowhere. I received no notice. And that was not how it was last year. And so I assume there's some sort of issue. And I've been trying to go through the website again today to look at what I can do. I uploaded last week and called the same Medicaid analyst who was working on my case in December and left voicemails, I think, on Thursday or Friday. And that's when I, which I guess was the 19th of February, 2026. And I informed her that I updated again, as I had been instructed by her in December of 2025, to update like bank statements again after having been instructed to do that by one of y'all on the phone. So I just did it like multiple times in a row across December. I had done it in November of 2025, so I just kept doing it whenever y'all were requesting it. But I made sure to provide a new statement of benefits from Social Security that included the Medicare information that doesn't start until May the 1st of 2026 and doesn't include any drug coverage. Social Security already sent out something that informed me of that. I only received Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B, and I'm supposed to continue to receive, without interruption, Medicaid from the state for all prescriptions and secondary to the hospital coverage of Medicare. But that still doesn't start until May. And there wasn't any notice or anything about February or March of 2026 or why I would somehow or for some reason not qualify anymore. Because if I qualified at the end of December of 2025 and all the changes for Social Security started in 2025, December of 2025, and that means that I qualified successfully for Medicaid for Louisiana in January 2026 and for February. So why would I can't anywhere find any information on why I would have somehow not qualified in March of 2026. I've already had 2 months of qualifying, no problem, without any income changes.
Okay, we sent you a letter November 16th of 2025 telling you your Medicaid coverage was closing 12/1 because Social Security stopped your SSI. You had Medicaid coverage attached to your SSI check. So when they stopped your check, Social Security closed your Medicaid too.
Yeah,
and
that's what they had to get in contact with me about that because my SSI didn't actually stop. My SSI switched over to, it just increased in the amount of money it has, but it didn't stop my disability benefits. I still receive them on the same day.
It stopped. When you receive SSI, when Social Security approval first for SSI, they approve Medicaid too. They go together. So when they switch your SSI to Social Security, it closed your Medicaid under SSI. So that's why your coverage closed. And we got a marketplace application for you November 26th. It looks like you filed some type of an appeal, and your case has been an appeal. Let me see if this is why it stayed open. Yeah, your coverage stayed open from December 1st to now because it was an appeal. The appeals department kept it open or reopened it so they could process your appeal. Let me see what the last letter was they sent. It was an appeal from December 1st, 2025.
But I've also not had power for some time, had no heat, and had interruptions in mail service. So just because they sent it doesn't mean that it actually got delivered.
Social Security closed it 12/1 when they switched your SSI over to Social Security because you don't get Medicaid with regular Social Security. You only get it with SSI. So it closed 12/1. So you filed an appeal, and let me see, and the appeals is closing it as of March 1st. Let me see if they have a letter available. Let's see. Okay, so they hadn't sent a letter. Let me see if there are any notes on here that tells me why. But it just says that you're not receiving SSI anymore. How much is your Social Security every month?
They gave me something called DAC because of my family member who I was listed as dependent on being diagnosed with Alzheimer's dementia and starting his own Social Security payments. So they increased it so that I could be kind of like independent of them. So instead of it being like $967, it became, for this calendar year, it increased by like $1,000 to $1,989 when it would have been like $989, I think, if it hadn't have increased. They just tacked on $1,000 basically. But I don't receive the normal disability, which is like $2,300. I don't receive that. Or maybe it's more than that. It might be like $2,600 now. It's been a couple of years since I looked at that. I don't get that one. I just get the increased amount for someone who's never worked, which would be just increased amount of SSI. It just doesn't call itself SSI. It's like DI or something, but not SSDI for the insurance one. I don't have that one.
Okay. So you were reviewed for the DAC program in December. I guess the appeals did that. You were denied for the DAC program. Let's see. It's probably because it does not meet requirements. Your income is actually over the limit for the disability program. The limit for disability is $994, I think. Yeah, $994, and then a regular adult program is $1,800.
But I called Social Security and I looked at the marketplace for it, and I'm not qualified to even purchase plans because I'm apparently supposed to just qualify under the state's Medicaid somehow because of...
But you don't, because Social Security closed it. When they closed,
I'm pretty sure it wasn't supposed to have been closed because the feds keep basically... Every time I've contacted them in the last couple months, they've basically directed me to the marketplace's contract that I have for Medicaid, and it says on there that I'm perpetually covered somehow just because I have cancer. And it doesn't sound like the feds want me to lose Medicaid. And I'm not really sure how to select that under like anything on like y'all's website or anything. It just kind of seems like we stop at talking about like just Social Security, and there may be something else in the background that I'm not able to give you guys as information or something.
Okay, so you're over the income limit for our disability program. With Medicaid, your physical, mental, and emotional health condition determines the type of program we review you for. But all of our programs have income limits. The regular adult programs, the disability programs have income limits, which I gave the $994. That's the limit. The kid programs have limits. The pregnancy programs have limits. So your income is over the limit for our disability programs. So when you filed your appeal, they reviewed you for all of it. Your income is over the limit for our disability program, and it's over the limit for our adult program for persons between 19 and 64. That limit is $1,800. And your coverage closed in December because Social Security stopped your SSI, moved you over to regular Social Security. Medicaid does not come with regular Social Security. It's only with the SSI.
Has that $1,800 value updated for 2026 yet? Because that's really close to the amount I make. So I'm thinking If that's not updated for
That's the
2026,
limit
maybe
right now.
that's the issue.
No, that's the limit right now. 1,800.
Then why does Social Security telling me that I'm supposed to be covered for prescription drug coverage under the state of Louisiana?
No, your Medicaid closed. You have no coverage with the state of Louisiana. Everything closed. When the Medicaid closed, when they closed it out in their office, when they stopped your SSI check and moved to regular Social Security, everything under us closed. He filed an appeal out. The appeal was reviewed, and he was still found not eligible.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
I'm
still in
pretty
the
sure
process
that's
or...
not supposed to happen because of how they informed me. It's not usually something that looks like it's possible for someone with a permanent disability. Because I'm not in the disability class that works. I'm in the fully favorable class. So
it's still
don't really know
income-based.
what to...
It's still income-based. It's still income-based. And if your income is over the $994, you're over the limit, and that's why you weren't approved. Now, if you filed an appeal, and they reviewed your appeal for 4 months, December, January, February, 3 months, they reviewed your appeal, and they did not find you eligible.
Under y'all's documents and stuff under your account, under the account portal, I've seen something that says unearned income. What does unearned income count for?
That's Social Security. So it's any income that you don't work for.
And that still counts against the income limit?
That income counts. Regular Social Security income counts towards eligibility for Medicaid.
Even though it's unearned income, it still counts.
It still counts.
There's nothing that, like, draws that dollar amount down, like utilities or anything like that, like with SNAP?
No. We don't even look at deductions. The deductions for Medicaid are student loans and alimony.
Am I supposed to reapply through Medicaid on the state? Or should I go call Social Security again?
You have to call Social Security. We just reviewed you for everything with Medicaid. Your income is over the limit. I mean, if you were to do an application, it'll get denied.
Should I do the application, have it be denied so that, like, a judge can review it with Social Security first? Or, like, what would you recommend with that? Like, or should I just go to Social Security first before I finish this application that I have started?
We don't need an application because they just made the decision on it this month. But then they finished your appeal. They just haven't finished getting a letter together for you. But they've done your review.
Yeah, but I'm asking, like, what would be the most helpful for Social Security to, you know, override it, since the feds usually don't care about what the state says
Social
at all.
Security can't override anything with them. They're the ones that closed your Medicaid. It was with your SSI.
I mean, that's not what the pamphlet said in the mail. It says that I'm supposed to get drug coverage and secondary coverage through the state after Medicare pays.
Okay. So, if you had Medicare, state Medicaid does not even cover medications for persons who have Medicare. That'll be only covered through a Medicare Part D plan. You don't cover any medications if a person has Medicare.
So what's covered under Part A and Part B then?
contact Social Security. Part A is hospital, Part B is doctors. Now, you have to contact Medicare or Social Security to find out what all is covered under this. Because that's Medicare, not Medicaid. So to be correct, go directly to them to find out what's covered.
Okay.
I can tell you about Medicaid, but not Medicare.
I'll see if they have something else to say, because it said very explicitly in their booklet they sent that I was to get A and B, and then the state is paid by the feds to pick up all the other costs. So maybe they have some other name for it or something, and I'm just applying through the wrong area now.
You're over the income for all of our programs. Even when your Medicare starts, we're not going to pay anything because you're over the $1,700 limit to get your Part B premium paid or your co-pays. So we don't have
Social
any
Security
programs that
said
you will qualify.
on the information they sent and on the website for my account specifically that I don't have any co-pays, I don't have any Medicare monthly cost premiums, I don't have any. It's at zero for everything, because somehow it's covered by the feds. Yeah, I'm not a normal recipient of disability. That's why I think that something got screwed up in the system or something when they changed things over in December, and I've just got to figure out how to fix that.
It's the same with Medicaid for all disability programs. Persons that's disabled. It's the same. The same information I gave you applies to everybody. The same income limit.
If I submitted a new application for Medicaid, would it extend my current Medicaid again?
You don't need an application because you filed an appeal. They just finished your appeal this month, like last week. You were reviewed for every program that we have, and you were not eligible for any because your income is over the limit.
Well, they didn't send me a letter about that or anything. Is there a way to bring that appeal in front of a judge or something? Like something else for that? Like an appeal got denied here. Is there like an administrative law judge or something that can be escalated to?
Let me give you the number to appeals, and you can call them with all your questions.
Okay.
One second. Are the ones that refuse.
Okay, so I call this number to appeal the appeal from last week.
No, you're going to call to get information about your appeal.
Oh, okay, this is sorry, one second.
The questions you're asking me, you ask them. Because they're close. The appeals, they reviewed your appeal, and they found you ineligible. So you want to know why, you can contact them. The phone number is 225-342-5800.
225-342-5800.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll try them, I guess, first, maybe. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling. You have a good day.
Same.
You have reached the Division of Administrative Law. This agency processes appeal requests for several state agencies, including the Louisiana Department of Health. Our office hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. If you are calling because you have questions about your Medicaid benefits, or to request a reason for an action taken by Medicaid, or to renew your Medicaid benefits, you must contact Medicaid by calling 1-888-342-6207. If you are calling because you received a notice from the Louisiana Department of Health, or from a Healthy Louisiana health plan about your Medicaid benefits, or you received a notice of involuntary discharge from a nursing facility, or a home and community-based provider that included instructions for filing an appeal, and you wish to file an appeal, There are 3 ways to file an appeal. You can file an appeal online at our website, adminlaw.la.gov, adminlaw.la.gov, or you can remain on the line to file an appeal through our automated phone system, where you will be asked a series of questions. Or, you can hang up and call our offices at 225-342-0443 to speak with our staff. If you want to file an appeal through our automated phone system, please press 1 now. If you are calling to check the status of an appeal you have already filed with the Division of Administrative Law, or to check the status of a pre-hearing conference or hearing that has already been scheduled, press 2 now. If you are a provider wishing to file an appeal, we do not accept oral appeal requests from providers. Please send your appeal request in writing to the Division of Administrative Law Health Section by email to ldhprocessing@adminlaw.la.gov, or by postal mail to P.O. Box 4189, Baton Rouge, Louisiana 70821. To hear your options again, press 3. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.